Hello friends, I named this game as the AI show. So I'll be tossing a coin, biased or unbiased, unknown to me, and making predictions first manually and then artificially. Okay, so let's start the game. So I'll be choosing between head and tail. That's the prediction, and the actual value will come up here, and these boxes will keep the counts, right? If it is actually head and predicted head, the count will be here. If it is actually tail and predicted tail, the count will be here. If it is actually tail and predicted tail, if it is actually head and predicted tail, the count will be here, the number of matches. If it is actually tail and predicted tail, the counts will be here. The totals will be at the margins. These are called marginal totals. Here, I'll be setting the success probability, the probability of head. So for biased coin, I'll set it as 0.5, and for unbiased coin, I'll be setting some other value, say 0.2, and I'll be predicting head and tail, and we'll find the number of matches like accuracy, recall or sensitivity, specificity, precision, etc. The values will come up here and the chart will come up here. So let's start the game. Okay. So it is asking me to enter the probability. So a probability of head between 0 and 1. So I will be putting 0.5. Okay. And the game starts. So let me predict. This is unknown to me whether it is biased or unbiased. I'm making predictions without knowing whether the coin is biased or unbiased, or what is the success probability of head of the coin. So let me. So it's I predicted, I told tail, and the actual tail has occurred, so it's a match, so it is green, and the accuracy is 10% because out of two tosses, one was actually head and I predicted head, one was actually tail and I predicted tail. So accuracy is 10%. So I'll be tossing. Till now the accuracy is 10%. Now it's a red. I predicted tail, but it is head. So the count is here. I predicted tail. Actually it is head. So the accuracy goes below. I think it is not updated. This is a problem. This total is not getting updated frequent when I do every toss. So now the accuracy is 80%. It's a mismatch. It's match now. Head head. I predicted head. Actually, it's head. I'm doing it quite randomly because I don't know whether the coin is biased or unbiased. So I'm more or less predicting 50% head, 50% tail. See, the predicted head is 14. I have predicted head 14 times. I have predicted tail 12 times. And actually it is head 12 times and tail 26 times. So the total is 26, number of tosses. And its match 17 times, 9 plus head. So the accuracy is 17 by 26 into 100, which is 61.54. And precision, recaller sensitivity, specificity, F1 score are coming up here. And this is the chart for accuracy. I'll do it some more times, maybe up to 50. 48, 49, 50. So out of 50, 13 plus 14 is the number of matches. So 27 out of 50. That's accuracy is 54%, which is quite good considering the fact that I don't know whether the coin is biased or unbiased. So we expect only 50% accuracy, and precision is 52%. Precision comes up here. Precision is 13 by 25 into 100. When I predicted head, what is the probability that, what is the chance that it is true? That's precision, which is 52%. Recall or sensitivity is 13 by 24. When it is actually head, what is the probability that I predicted correctly? So that's 13 by 24, which is 54.17%. Specificity is when it is actually tail. What is the probability that I am making a correct decision? I think this is related with type 1 error, type 2 error, etc. But I'm not clear about that. So here value of specificity is 14 by 26 into 100, which is 53.85. And F1 score, which is the harmonic mean of precision and recall, is 53.06%. So far as manual predictions. Now I'll go for artificial intelligence. So I have added a button AI. Okay. So let me refresh. I'll set the probability as 0.5 and I refresh the chart. And let me first do it manually. So I don't know whether the coin is biased or unbiased. So I'll be predicting randomly, maybe 50 tosses. Accuracy is 53.85%. Okay, now I have made 52 tosses. 11 times my prediction is correct. 11 plus 19 times my prediction is correct. So 11 plus 19 by 52, which is 57.69%, is the accuracy. And the precision, recall, F1 score are more or less good. So this is the manual. I'll call it manual prediction. Now I'll go for my artificial button. I'll be making another 50 tosses. So let me refresh the numbers. Set the probability as 0.5, and I won't refresh the manual chart, so I'll give no. So the manual chart remains. Let me see how my AI button works. So I'll be tossing. Now I have my AI button has predicted head. It's a match. So one comes here. So I'll be doing 50 tosses. Sometimes it is predicting head. Sometimes it is predicting tail. Till now it hasn't predicted any tail. All predictions are head. Oh, sorry. My AI button is doing not bad. 40 tosses. Sometimes it's a match, sometimes it's That's 49 tosses, but it is not updating tosses. So my AI button is not doing bad. It's competing with the manual prediction. I'll be extending this session. I'll be doing for a biased coin now. So I'll put the probability of hit as 0.2. I refresh the chart? Yes. So charts as well as the numbers have got refreshed. Now it's a biased coin, but I don't know whether it's biased or unbiased. So I'll be doing it randomly. I'll be doing manual predictions randomly. Accuracy is 52%. 35 tosses. Accuracy is 50%. Still, the accuracy is 50%. It's an unmasked coin. The probability of hit is 0.2, which is quite low. But I'm predicting randomly. See, 24 times I have predicted head, 25 times I have predicted head, 25 times I have predicted tail, but not counting it. It just got matched. But I did it sort of randomly. And the accuracy is 48%. Precision 20%, recaller sensitivity 45.45%, specificity 48.72%, F1 score 27.78%. So this is the manual performance with the bias coin. Now I'll use my artificial button. So I'll put the probability of hit as 0.2, and I won't refresh the manual chart. So the manual chart remains. Now let me see how my artificial button works. Chart is not updating. Chart is not updating. Chart is not updating. Some shortcomings of, but the accuracy is good. The manual accuracy, when I predicted manually, the accuracy was close to 50%. But for artificial button, with the artificial button, the accuracy is 78.57%. But the chart is not updating. Okay, 50 tosses are done. Chart is not updated, but the accuracy is 78%, which is quite quite higher than manual predictions. The algorithm for AI button is quite simple. I took the feedback. I looked at the history. If the number of heads is more than number of tail, I predicted head. If the number of tail is more than number of heads, I predicted tail. So the algorithm is simple, but for biased coin, when the manual prediction accuracy is around 50%, the prediction with AI button is 17. I stop here. Thank you.